Uh, from today onwards, we'll do a meditation for the first 30 minutes, and then we'll continue the book reading the later 15 minutes. So here are the first 5 steps to go into a deep meditation state. Sit comfortably. You can sit on the chair, sofa, you can sit down, and make your room dark, preferably, and close your eyes. Clasp your hands and cross your legs. Take a deep breath. Inhale and then exhale. Focus on your breath. Today, when we are doing meditation, we are going to repeat few affirmations related to positive thinking and loving ourselves. I love myself. I appreciate all my good qualities. I have a deep personal love for myself. I believe in myself. I am a positive person. I'm happy being myself.
Remember, the point of power is always in the present moment. It is important for you
I love myself for who I am. I'm happy being myself. I enjoy my life. I'm worthy of love and happiness. I am grateful for this moment. I can find the positivity in any situation. I am a positive thinker. I have a deep personal love for myself. I am a valuable human being. I am happy with myself. I am optimistic. I am amazing. I recognize all my talents and qualities. I love myself. I deserve to be loved by everyone. I invite calm. I respect myself. I am proud of myself. confident, just being myself. I believe I can do anything. I look forward to success. I take control of my actions. Last 5 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly rub your hands. Place them on your eyes. Take few seconds to slowly open your eyes. Be grateful for this moment, for doing third day of 41 days meditation challenge. Slowly open your eyes and let's start our book reading session. Okay. So we stopped yesterday with the chapter The Power Within, and we are going to continue with responsibility versus blame. Okay, so first continue this part. Let's know the exact meaning of responsibility and what exactly the blame means. So basically, we all always tell everybody, right? Be responsible for your actions, be responsible for what you're speaking, take responsibility for your life, right? So, what exactly responsibility is? It's nothing but, acknowledging one's role in any situation, acknowledging that you have done something in any particular situation, and taking that ownership of your action. Whatever action you have done, you have to take the ownership of your action and working towards the solution. Say, suppose you have done something wrong or something happened. You first have to acknowledge that situation. You have to take ownership of that situation that you have done it, and you have to work towards you have to work on the solution towards whatever has happened. That is exactly the meaning of responsibility. Okay, now what is blame? Okay, so blame on the other hand is nothing but you are assigning the fault towards others. Okay, whatever has happened, you are assigning that particular thing on others, and often that leads to, like, telling them in a criticizing way, or punishing way, or some way in a negative form. Blaming is nothing but assigning that to the other person in a negative way. And what happens is, blame always tends to be a negative output, negative aspect, and it always is on the negative side of any situation, and responsibility is towards the positive side. Okay, and responsibility is a solution oriented, and responsibility is always towards, like, assigning a fault. So I think everybody understood the difference between responsibility and blame. And now let's continue at this one. Responsibility versus blame. I also believe that we contribute towards the creation of every condition in our lives, good or bad, with our thinking, feeling pattern, right? We are the person who create our life. We are responsible for everything. It can be a good part, it can be a bad part. So we are responsible for everything. We cannot blame whatever has happened in our life on others. We have to take the responsibility of our life. The thoughts we think create our feelings. Whatever thoughts we have in our mind, that thoughts will lead to the feelings, and then begin to live our life in accordance with those feelings and beliefs. So basically, thought is the first step for defining our life. So thoughts will lead to feelings, and from feelings it leads to the beliefs, and from the beliefs we build our life. There is a difference between being responsible and blaming ourselves or others. When I talk about responsibility, I am really talking about having power. If we say that we are responsible for our life, we are literally telling that I have the power. There is a power inside me. Blame is about giving away one's power. If you blame someone, you are literally giving all the power you have to others. If we decide to accept responsibility, blame is about giving. Okay, if we decide to accept responsibility, then we don't waste time blaming somebody or something out there. As I told you, if we feel that we are responsible, we never blame others. If we can use our problems and illnesses as opportunity to think about how we can understand, how we can change our lives, we have power. So whatever problems, whatever health issues or problems, whatever we have in our life, if we take them as an opportunity, we can and think how we can work towards that life. We have that power. When you have that power, you are always on a solution driven person. You always look for a solution. If you have anything, any problem or anything, we always look for a solution driven. That is nothing but being responsible. When we are being responsible, we automatically have the power. Many people who come through catastrophic illnesses say that it was the most wonderful thing that ever happened to them, because it gave them a chance to go about their lives differently, right? People, whenever they see, down, when they see many downfalls in their life, or when they have any health issues, people who work towards that, they tell that, whatever has happened, it's good for me. I came out of that. Coming out of that, working towards that solution will give you a lot of power, a lot of confidence. That's what. And they become a completely different person. A lot of people, on the other hand, go around saying, I am the victim. I think these people will have a difficult time even getting well or handling their problems. when you are always in a victim mode, like when you blame yourself, okay, even though at that particular situation, if something happens and you come out of that situation, that that the mindset that we have, like I am victim, you always blame yourself, those kind of mindset people, it's always difficult for them to you know exist or continue in their life, because they always look for some situations or someone to blame them, or they blame themselves. So it is very important for us to change that mindset and take ownership and responsibility of our life. So the author says here, it's a beautiful sentence: responsibility is our ability to respond to a situation. It says ability to respond to a situation. We always have a choice. It doesn't mean that we deny who we are and what we have in our life. It merely means that we can acknowledge that we have contributed to where we are. So we always have a choice, right? For any given situation, we have a choice to go in a good way or to choose a bad way. The same thing it says. It doesn't mean that you can deny any situation. It's just that you acknowledge it. You 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 take that action, and you and go with whatever the situation is and go with the flow. By taking responsibility, we have the power to change. We can say, what can I do to make this different? We need to understand that we all have a personal power all the time. So every human being who is born, they have immense personal power all the time. It is just that what we believe and what our thoughts are. So if we could believe, and if we could change our thoughts, like we are powerful and we have the power all the time, and we can take the responsibility of our life, you're going to see many changes, and you can literally see yourself, your life going in a different path. And it also, and he says, it depends on how we use it. You can go in a positive way, you can go in a negative way, so it all depends upon the choices that we make. Many of us are now realizing that we come from dysfunctional homes. We carry out a lot of negative feelings about who we are and our relationship of life, right? So we always try to look for a situation, or we try to blame that, when I was a child I had these things, and those situations made me turn like this. And also we are looking back in our past, and we are still continuing with that past action, and we are living in the present. We are living in present based on the actions that happened in the past. All the events you have experienced in your life, in your lifetime, up to this moment, have been created by your thoughts and beliefs from the past, right? Whatever you are now, it all defines whatever has happened in the past. So whatever experiences you have in the past, and whatever thoughts you are your thoughts are running based on your past experiences, define you. Let's not look back on our life with shame. Look at the past as a part of the richness and fullness of your life. Without this richness and fullness, we would not be here today. So the author says that don't be shame, don't be guilty of what you are and what you have done in your past. Rather, you make a choice, and go in a positive way, and go look it in a richness and fullness, and you see that where you are here today. Always be grateful for who you are today. Always look for the positive part. There is no reason to beat yourself up because you did not do better. You did the best you knew how. So the author says that you don't have to beat yourself that, oh, I did like this, I did like that, I was bad, in the past. So he says that you don't have to beat yourself. So you did whatever you knew at that moment. It's okay. Release the past in the past in love, and be grateful that it has brought you to the new awareness. So whatever has happened in the past, right, you learn out of it, and you develop that awareness, that I have to not repeat that again in the future. So that learning is very important. You don't have to beat yourself. Whatever has happened in the past, take responsibility of that past, learn from that, and move move in the present with that awareness, and with that learning aspect. The past only exists in our mind, and is the way we choose to look it in our mind. So there is no really past. It has already happened, right? It's only in our mind. This is the moment we are living. This is the moment we are feeling. This is the moment present. Be always be in the present. This is the moment we are experiencing. What we are doing right now is laying the background for tomorrow. Whatever you do today, whatever responsibility you take at this moment is laying a foundation for tomorrow. So this is the moment to make decision. So now is the moment. If you want to take any decision, if you want to take any action, now is the moment. We can't do anything tomorrow. We can't do it yesterday. We can only do it today. What is important is what you are choosing to think, believe, and say right now. When we begin to take conscious charge of our thoughts and words, then we have tools that we can use. I know this sounds simple, but remember, the point of power is always in the present moment. Now, the present moment is the point where you have the immense power. Okay, we'll stop here. Does anyone have any questions? Or else we'll wind up and end the session, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4 of Healing Meditation Challenge. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.